Hello again and welcome back to Always On Time. As you know, my name's Nick Beck and today I have a TIMEX watch to review. Now, before I start my review, I'd just again like to give all my shout outs. Thanks to everybody that watches the channel, all the support you've given me. Thanks for getting me past the 2,500 subs. Really appreciated. So please keep subscribing. Let's hit the 3,000. And again, thanks everybody, all my loyal supporters. Please keep subscribing. Thank you so much. Now, moving swiftly on, I'd like to tell you a little bit about this watch, have a look around, give you the specs, then give you the price on this watch, little comparison with a couple of others, what you can actually get for the same money, and then we'll go from there with your comments in the box below and you can tell me what you think. Now, I'm going to bring the watch more or less straight up to the camera so you can have a good look around it and I don't talk too much without showing you. So without further ado, let me bring it up to the camera. Right, this is the TIMEX TW5M633009J. Nice short reference number there for you. Now this one has 200 meters of water resistance. On the Amazon website, the specs are all wrong. It says it has an acrylic crystal, with this in fact has a mineral crystal. It says, I believe it says it's all resin. This is actually stainless steel and resin, and there's quite a big kind of top of the case of stainless steel. So you get a lot of stainless steel for your money there. We have an electroluminescent backlight, and I will show you that in due course. We have a very thick, soft and comfortable rubber strap with a stainless steel buckle, if I can get that to go into focus. We have a width on this one of 52 millimeters. The case depth is 15 millimeters. The back is all stainless steel, and as you can see, I haven't taken the sticker off yet because it's such a lovely back on this. I didn't really want to get it scratched. We have proper screws to take the resin strap off with these big, thick, really kind of well-made plastic buttons on either side to go through your functions. We have a multi-display, so you have a running seconds there that looks like a dartboard. You have the time in the big dial at the bottom, or the big display at the bottom, and then I have the day and date at the top. It has got your usual, we've got 5 or 6 alarms on this one, world time, countdown timer, stopwatch. It's just got just about everything that your kind of standard Casio G-Shock's got. Now on the front you have a thick and, like I say, half polished and half brushed stainless steel bezel, and you've got what have we got there? There's actually 8 rivets, or I'm not sure what they are, Allen key screws. Now I'm not sure if they're genuine or if they're just for show, but to be honest, to me it doesn't matter. Now, as I said, you have an electroluminescent display on this one. There's a lot of kind of almost looks like carbon style resin on the case. And like I say, you've got these really lovely tactile buttons to press. The strap is extremely comfortable, and I will show you this watch on wrist. Like I say, it's a big guy. It's 52 millimeters across. It's pretty heavy. It's just a really beautifully made solid watch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down. I'm going to pick up a couple of other comparisons. Now first of all, I'd like to pick up my bit of an old faithful of mine. I'm going to put that on its side so it doesn't bounce and crack anything, i.e. my ceramic table. Now here we have my G-Shock, and this one cost £100. We have a great light on this one, but it's double LED. Same digital readout more or less as the TIMEX. This is all resin construction. However, it does have a stainless steel case back. We get a stainless steel buckle on this one, You get some really kind of nice features, you know, the stopwatch alarms, blah, 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 and all those things. However, this was £100. Right, so moving away, we have I think this is kind of the round version of the Casio Royale. Again, all these kind of functions and gadgets, you know, you've got your world time on the little map there. We've got a tiny little backlight, which is pretty insignificant. But also, you know, I really like this watch. It's all plastic and resin, plastic buckle on the end there, blah-de-blah. Now, this watch was £29.99. Now, again, really, really like this one. Now I'm going to hit you with this one. So let's go back to the TIMEX. This TIMEX, with 200 meters of water resistance, stainless steel, mineral crystal, beautifully encased in a stainless steel back there, lovely resin strap with a thick metal buckle, £21.99. Yes, £21.99. And it's a TIMEX. You know, now don't get me wrong, I know TIMEX doesn't have the prestige of Casio G-Shock, I appreciate that. But look how much more you're getting than even the £100 G-Shock. And compare this, was almost £10, 30% cheaper than the plastic Royale with the acrylic crystal. This really, really is an absolute bargain. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw it on the wrist now and show you what it looks like, and I will also try and show you that EL backlight. And here we have it. Now I've got an approximately 6.5 inch wrist, so I've actually got quite a thin wrist. This is a big watch, but as you can see, it wears really, really nicely. It's the band is very, very soft, very comfortable, very pliable. And I actually think, you know, if you're going to buy a G-Shock, if you're going to buy a sports watch like this, you kind of got to expect to be sort of oversized, if you like. But there it is, you know, this is an absolute bargain. At the moment, these are still on Amazon for £21, amazon.co.uk. However, they disappear now and again, and they go up to kind of 40 to 50. Now, if you've got 20 quid to spare, the price of 3 pints in the pub, go and buy one of these watches. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I will go as far to say as if you're disappointed, contact me and I might actually want to buy it off you. Absolutely wonderful. So there you go. That's the TIMEX. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw in one more comparison watch. Now we all know this one. This is the little 38mm Loris Lumibright with the full lume screen, stainless steel case and a mineral crystal with 100 meters of water resistance. You can see the second hand hitting every single marker perfectly. Now this watch is £35. So again, it's almost twice as expensive as the TIMEX, but let's be fair, we all know this is an absolute classic. So thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you again for getting me past the 2.5 thousand subscribers. Hope you like the TIMEX. Hope you like the video. I will catch you again next time.